Hello, good morning, guys. It's your boy Daniel here. Um, I've been planning on making a video like this, so I want to make a video on CISD because that's the new entry. Sorry, excuse me. That's the new kind of entry that I used to create these days. See, the difference between CISD and market structure. Actually, they're not the same thing, but they look alike. So I want to make a video on difference between CISD and market structure. Then I'll make a video, maybe here or maybe next time, a video on how to frame a trade, the ICT model that I used to trade, which consists of the CISD. Then the high probability one consists of CISD aligning with IFG or fair value gap FVG. Sorry. So here now, let me show you patterns. So assuming in a directional situation whereby your trade is moving like this, moving in an uptrend, breaking structures, moving an uptrend, breaking structures, then definitely the market change direction like this, came back to retest and continue moving down. So now this place, here will be our market structure shift. Excuse me. Here will be our market structure shift. This particular point of place. So here will be our same thing on vice versa, and the market is making a series of bearish movements and definitely change character or market structure shift. Came back and retest and continue moving. Here will be our market structure shift. So here will be our market structure shift. So now, but the main thing, the difference is that a market structure shift is when a market change direction from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, or maybe from the lower time frame, from the bearish direction to the high to the bullish direction. Sorry, that was a mistake. So here now, let me show you the difference, how CISD looks like. CISD, let me use this one, this particular one here now. CISD will be like this, will be marked from the body. There is a point of body candle that is being appear here. CISD will mark like this, just look like a breaker block stuff. So that the way that you mark breaker block, that's the way you mark it. Then you place your entry around this point of place. Place your entry around this point of place. Place your entry targeting the low. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. What nonsense is this? So you place your entry at this place, targeting the low, this point of down place. Then your stop loss will be here in this place. The stop loss will be at this point of place, this upper side, this swing high. Then this one is your liquidity sweep. You all know what is liquidity sweep. So here will be your liquidity sweep. Here will be your liquidity sweep, and here will be your CISD entry. Then the difference between market structure and CISD is that market structure is being marked, and the market structure shift is being marked from the week. It's being marked from the week of the candle. Why the CISD is being marked from the body of the engulfing candle at that point of place. Body of the engulfing candle at this point of place. That's the main difference. Nothing much. That's the main difference there. So if you make inquiries and make more searches on it, you'll see it online. So that's the main difference between CISD and the market structure shift. They're not exactly the same thing, but they look alike, and they are being marked in the same kind of destination, like the same point of place. That's the thing. They're being marked in the same point of place, same side, but they are not the same thing actually. So here now, let me show you on the chart. So you can see here now, this is a continuation. This is a higher time frame favor gap. This is a higher time frame favor gap. So I just pick up an entry from that spot. Just pick an entry from that spot, then targeted the low, the previous low. As you can see here now, targeted this previous low. So the market is coming out to take out that liquidity, and as you can see, this is how CISD is being marked from here now. But look at the market structure shift, because price was making a series of this point of particular side. Price was making a series of highs, lows, high, and definitely tap here, tap this way, and change character, which is also change direction. So here will be a market structure shift. So here is our market structure shift. Here is our market structure shift. As you can see, even though you don't know how to mark it off head, you can use this arrow tools to mark it. It helps a lot. Then there will be a market structure shift. Then our CISD entry is this point, the one that created this higher, the last high that tapped into here. Okay, now here is a liquidity sweep. Here is our liquidity sweep. As you can see, here is our liquidity sweep. Here is our liquidity sweep. As you can see, is our liquidity sweep over here. Then here is our market structure shift that change direction, which is the high interest that the price has already changed direction from this bullish direction, to this down bearish direction, and it will work like this, come back, retest, and go down. That's the thing. So that's what the market structure shift is. And this one is the CISD. CISD is the candle, like now, for example, now let me just call it like a bullish order block candle that just looks like other block. Like you can see, maybe you see that it looks like a breaker block. Sorry, if you know what's a breaker block, you see that it looks like a breaker block. So definitely it's like just like this, like a breaker block. Break, came back, retest, and continue moving down. So that's the difference between CISD, and is the perfect thing for entry. SMC traders are allowed to use it, and you can use it as an SMC trader or as an ICT trader. So here now, my main definition, I've already given you the main definition, the main basis of the thing that I want to give you on CISD and market structure shift. The difference between CISD and market structure shift, I've already given you the things that and the difference that I want to give you. I've already taught you what I want you to show. I don't know what's actually wrong with my position. Look, I just started working right now. I don't understand. So let me just tell you that this is the CISD is just being used like for entry, like you can see here now. Here now, I mark this CISD at this point of place. This CISD at this point of place. Mark it from the candle, from the open candle, like the way that you used to mark your order block, but it's from the open of the candle, from the open, not from the wick, from the open. Then also the same thing on the bearish direction CISD, mark it from the open, the top open. Like now, for example, this looks like a bearish CISD here. Now you mark it from the from the open like this, as you can see now. Mark it like this. So this just looks like a CISD, came down, close, come back, retest, and continue moving. I hope you can see it now. So this just like this one in particular here is just like a bullish CISD. Then this one is a bearish CISD, the one that I use on my entry now. Then after marking that bullish CISD, make sure that there is a liquidity sweep above, as you can see here now. There is a liquidity sweep above here. So price has already swept the previous high. So after sweeping the previous high like it did now, here is my market structure shift. Like I told you guys, here is my market structure shift. Then now I'll put my short position aiming, and just know that CISD will be closed with a candle. Why is it closed with a wick? Because you can see here just a wick. If you check a different time frame, you see that it's closed with a candle over here. Then here now I'll put my short position, put at the lowest to like the previous high, which is this one now. Put my stop loss area at that spot, then targeted the previous low below. I'll target the previous low below. So I'm aiming for a 4:6 risk to reward ratio, as you can see. So I'm aiming for a 4:6 reward ratio. So that's it. This is the simple system, the simple ICT system that I used to trade these days. So that's all I used to show on the difference between CISD and market structure shift. The difference between CISD and market structure shift. So that's all I have to show you guys. So thanks and remember. Then if you stay up to this moment in this video, you're one of my best fans. And I really appreciate. Thank you.